to this training video. Of course, this video will be teaching you how to create an official accessible email account for your brand. My name is Adeshola Zion Oluwaseo. Welcome you once again to this Work Pro Experience training. Yes, after this training, you should be able to create something like info@example.com.ng. This is very important because in the public space, it is important that you brand the means through which you'll be communicating with the outside world. And one of the most effective means of communication for any business is through email. So for you to brand your email, you must understand how to do it. So for this training, you will do this and get 10 full marks in your kit. And then, of course, it must be tested to be active. So what are the steps? Step 1, we're going to log in into our hosting account. Step 2, we're going to connect to our cPanel. Step 3, on the email section, we are going to click to create the email. And of course, we'll log into the webmail and send a message to admin@shilo.media. So let's get to the work. Okay. So I'm going to access my my hosting account by going to shilomedia.com.ng. Of course, you know that this is shilomedia.com.ng. Just click on login. Look at this login. Click it. It will take you to the home page, where to the page where you type your email, the email you use while ordering for your domain. Don't forget. So my own is this, Adeshola Zion. I use Adeshola Zion at calebuniversity.edu.ng. That was the email I use. Then okay, so I can say remember me. So I click login, then I can save this. So yeah, it brings me here, and I want to go to, of course, where I really need to is my services. So I come here, I click my services so that it will open my services for me. So you see this page now where I can see my product and services. You see my grow plan that I paid for and my domain name. If I click here now, it will take me to my website. Okay, but that's not what I want. Of course, because I've not created anything, that isn't why it is blank. And it must not be blank after I might have created my website. So don't worry if you are seeing the blank, it's because you have not created the website. So, but I want to enter into my cPanel. What do? I click on this grow plan. I click on my plan. If your own is improved plan, you click it. Any plan you have paid for, you click it. So on this left pane, you will see some login to dashboard, login to cPanel, login to webmail. We're going to talk about this later. And of course, what I want to do now is that I want to log into the cPanel. So I click log into cPanel. Then it redirects me to my cPanel. Oh, what happened? I'm waiting. Yes, I'm logging into my cPanel. Yes, I'm in my cPanel. No, this training is not meant for any other thing but to teach me how to create email account. Don't forget, I said the step we are going to be going through is that we log into our hosting account. We have done that. We connect to the cPanel. We have done that. Now, another way of logging to the cPanel, okay, is that I can type my domain name /cPanel. Let me open another tab. I said Adeshola zion.com.ng/cPanel. If I open this now, straight, it will take me to my cPanel. So I just log in, Adeshola. I put my login username. Don't forget, when you ordered for your domain name and your hosting, this account was sent to your inbox. So go and check it there. So I put my password there. Of course, that's the password for my hosting account. Then I click this. You can see now it has taken me straight. So 2 ways of logging into your cPanel. You can go through your your account by clicking the cPanel on the My Service page, or I just type your domain name / cPanel. Then when you do that, you log in and you are here. So what is the next thing? The next thing, just like what we said the other time, is to go to the email section and click to create the email. So how do we do that now? I come to the email section. Look at it, it's the first one here. Of course, to some, they might have customized to change it, but for me, it's in my first section. So I consider that that should be your own case too. So I click this email section and it opens the email place. What do I want to do? I want to create info@adesholazion.com.ng. Please, for this exercise and for you to get your 10 full marks, you must follow the instruction. It is info we want to create, not any other thing. Of course, I know you want to explore, you want to do so many things, you want to create other email, but for this practical, you must not do any other thing. The teams of grader will not grade you well if you create another email apart from info at your domain name. So if your own is kunles.com.ng, your own email will be info@kunles.com.ng. Don't forget that. So what do I do now? I click create. Okay, so for this username, I will put info. Don't forget, info. You know, my domain name is already listed there, so I don't need to write at Adeshola Zion. I don't need to do that. So the next thing is that I will put, password there, and of course a complex password for that matter to secure my email. So after I've done that, I will click create. Don't forget, you put info here, you put the password, make it complex, and of course, you must always write down your password somewhere so that I will not forget, or just make sure you know it. Then you click create. Then when I click create, I already have my password. Look at it, info@adesholazion.com.ng. For your own, it must be info at your domain name, of course, at your domain name. So with this now, I have been able to create my email. Now, the next thing is that I want to access and make sure that this email is working. Two ways of doing that. If you see here, you can click check email, which means that from my cPanel, when I click check email, I will be able to access my email. Okay, you can see the webmail login opening up. The webmail login opening up. This will open for me. And of course, you can see all the parameters. These are not my concern for now. But you can also add your email to your Outlook and also all other means of checking your email. But that is not my concern. My concern now is that how do I use this round cube provided by the cPanel? I mean, by cPanel, I wanted to say round cube provided by cPanel to access my email. So when I've done that, I'll just click this round cube. Then the page of my of my email will open. You can see the page has opened for me. But that is one way. Don't forget how I got here. I click on check email on my email account, and it brought me to RandCube, and I click and I got here. Now, another way of doing this is I go to my hosting account, Shilo Media hosting account. You will see this login to webmail. If I click it now, it will redirect me to a page where I can actually type my email address, which is info@adesholazion.com.ng. Then I supply my password. Okay, I supply my password and I log in. Wow, so you can see it has already logged me in the same way. So I just click this round cube, then it takes me straight to the inbox. That is another way. Now, another way is that instead of going through all of this, I can just open, so let me close this now. I can just open a tab and I type adesolazion.com.ng/webmail. Then I click enter. Your exam, something like that can happen, can occur. You can see questions like that. So when I do that, it opens again the place where I can log in. So I log in with info@adesolazion.com.ng. Then I put my password. Okay, I put my password. I click login. Then it takes me straight now to my webmail account. Then I click this. Then I am here already. Then what do I do? 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 I want to make sure that this email is working. So I'm at this stage now. And what is that stage? I want to have login. Of course, I've logged in. I want to send a message to admin@shilo.media. So what do? I come here. I click on compose. Of course, you can just go around everything here. The compose, the mail, the contact, the calendar, settings. Just go through all of these, and you can also search for videos online on how to use webmail very well. Of course, you will learn more. So, but for the sake of this video, I just click on compose. I click on compose. Then you see the my email is already listed here. To where? To admin at info, admin@shilo.media. Please be careful while typing this. If you type wrongly, it will not enter into this mail. And if it doesn't enter, you will not get your 10 full marks. I tell you, this assignment, this practical will earn you 10 marks. And if you have not done it the way we have done it, you will not get the 10 marks. So it must be that you have put admin@shilo.media. This is an email of Shilo Media. Okay, so here now I put the subject, which is testing my email account. Testing my email account. Okay, so I will say, dear Shilo Media team. Dear Shilo Media team, it is with pleasure I am sending this email from my branded email, which is info@adesolazion.com.ng. Thanks for the opportunity. Sincerely, Adesola Zion Oluwaseun. Then I put my your career path, maybe social media manager. Okay, so if your own is web technology, you put it there. If your own is multimedia specialist, you put it there. If your own is that's where you write it. Just say, dear Shilo Media team, it is with pleasure I'm sending this email from my branded email, which is info@this. Thanks for the opportunity. Sincerely. So when you are finished composing, of course, if you want to attach any document with it, you can attach here. So, but we are not talking about that now. So you just click send. You click send, and of course, it will go straight. It will go straight. If you check your sent inbox, you will see that it has gone. And of course, the Shilo Media people will receive it. When they receive it, they will grade you 10 full marks. And that brings us to the end of this video, which is creating an official accessible email account for my brand. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.